we're watching more anime. Welcome into another first time anime reaction. I want to say thank you so much for the support on the last video, for all the amazing comments. The most suggested comment on my last anime reaction video was reacting to all the openings for One Piece. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I am always looking for more recommendations for new shows to react to here on the channel. So if you want to leave a comment for what you want to see me react to next, go ahead and leave one. I took down about 3 dozen or so different recommendations from the last anime reaction video, and looking forward to hopefully reacting to those in the very near future. And if you go on to enjoy this one, please consider subscribing. It really does help support the channel, and go ahead and like the video if you enjoy the content. Let's watch some One Piece. That is wild. We've got almost 56 minutes worth of openings here. Let's not waste any more time. I'll give the song I'll say 7. Maybe. Yeah, I liked it. It didn't dislike it, but it wasn't, I wasn't crazy about it. I'll give the story, I'll just go with like a solid 7 and a 7 from both perspectives, just to give myself sort of a place to start and then either move. Maybe that's going to be higher once I actually do watch the anime, because I'm assuming the first one is probably the most nostalgic for most people. But I'll go with a 7 and 7 for both of those. All right, we've got opening number 2 coming up. Let's see it. Ooh, okay. Immediately, like, a bit of a difference in that this one doesn't seem to be as focused as much on the sea as the first opening did. It feels quieter, too. Lots of characters coming across the screen. Both the first opening and the second opening had a familiar... or a similar feel, that they opened with kind of someone telling a story. I like that. Kind of sets the tone in a way, almost. With, I mean, obviously I didn't understand it. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, so now we're getting more of these sea themes like we did in the first one. But definitely more characters is the biggest difference. I'm not crazy about the song, I will say. I think I liked the first song more so far. Is it funny that a couple years ago, before I was like, I still don't consider myself like super informed on anime, but a few years ago when I wasn't at all, I would get One Piece and One Punch Man confused. Okay, I'm assuming this one is called like Believe in Wonderland, based off the lyrics. All right, now I'm starting to worry that I may have gone too low with the first one, because I think the song on this one I'm going to give a 6. And I will go with a 7 as well for the visuals. The amount of characters was kind of overwhelming to me at the very beginning of that. I was like, whoa, 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 how many people we got going on here? But nothing about this one, I guess, was like particularly standing out to me compared to the first one. The first one I think I did like slightly more than the second one so far. But let's go ahead and we'll watch number 3. Something I do want to like start focusing on with these as we continue to watch more of them. I really want to see if I can like follow along with what the story is without actually having ever seen the show, obviously. So similar thing here, starting off with someone kind of speaking as part of the intro or the story almost. Ooh, okay. Yeah. See, this one I'm liking a little bit more. It's hard to say exactly what it is that makes an opening catchy. I mean, a lot of it is the music, obviously, but it's I'm not a fan of the slowdown of the song. I kind of wish it would have just kept going fast paced. It's still kind of difficult for me to get a sense of the story, other than that they're like on this adventure for these travels. I mean, I understand it's centered around like pirates. I feel like there's a new character or two in this opening though that wasn't in the last one. Like this dude with the antlers, I don't recognize. All right, nice. Oh, okay, I like that ending. Okay, this one, I think the song was probably my favorite of the first three, so I'll say an 8 for the song. And the visuals, ooh, just the story of it, I'm gonna go, I go 7 or 8. I'm gonna say, I'll say an 8. I liked that one the most of the three so far, so I'll say 8 on both accounts. All right, this is opening number 4. There's nothing on the screen that's like keeping track of which opening it is, so I'm just trying to do it by memory and hoping I don't lose track as we go. But this is opening number 4. All right. Gotta be honest, not vibing with this music. Oh. Oh, those veggies look good, though. Okay, treasure. King of the Pirates. So that's like, okay, I'm getting a little bit of a better sense of the story. I mean, that's the goal. They're trying to be King of the Pirates. Or he's trying to be King of the Pirates. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I don't know, man. I'm not vibing with this one. The third one has definitely been my favorite so far. Oh, the little guy with the antlers changed his shirt. It said smile on it. Bro, this guy's got 3 katanas. It's kind of a fun song. But I think I mentioned this in the last anime reaction video. I not just with anime, but just most TV or movies in general, I kind of prefer more darker themes. So this is not necessarily up my alley, this song, but what I'm curious about, and maybe you all can let me know down in the comments, is how much does each opening influence the style? Ooh, I love the ending though. Influence the style of the story of that particular portion of the show, or maybe it doesn't at all. It's just like a different opening. You let me know. All right, opening 4. I don't think it's no secret from my feelings listening to that one. I'm gonna go like a 4 on the song. I was not really feeling it. The visuals are still good, but I'll probably say 6. Maybe it would be a 5, but those 3 katanas are gonna bring it up from a 5 to a 6. All right, little Stardust to start us off. Ooh. Okay. I'm with it so far. Also, I think a lot of you were letting me know like specific openings of shows you wanted me to watch. Ooh, I like that. That intro right there. Also, is this the first one that didn't have like a speaking thing at the beginning? I think it might be. A lot of you were letting me know like specific openings you wanted me to watch. Is there a opening or openings for One Piece that are generally considered to be the best ones? I'd be curious if my favorites today are reflective of the most commonly liked ones or not. The animation feels very different in this one so far. Almost like more three-dimensional than any of the other ones we've seen so far. Ooh, key change. Let's go, baby. I feel like that guy would be one of my favorites. The dude with the swords. I can tell I would like him. This song's kind of catchy. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of almost like Anyone ever play Mario Kart on Rainbow Road? It was giving me like Rainbow Road vibes. All right, I'm digging that one. I think I still like 3 just a little bit more than that one. Pretty sure that was 5 that we just watched. But I'm gonna also go with a. Well, can I do decimal points? Nah, that'd be dumb. I'll say a 7 for the song. No, actually, yeah, 7 for the song. But the visuals, I think that was my favorite visual one so far, and I feel like it was maybe just because of a change in style of animation slightly, or at least with the opening. I'm gonna go an 8. Maybe even a 9. I go 9. I'll say 9. I'm gonna say a 9 for the visuals on that one. They really caught my eye more than any of the other ones so far. All right, opening number 6. Here we go. Oh. It almost felt like a different show right off the bat for some reason. This one just kind of felt like it threw me in. Okay, but this is that same style of... I don't know what you call that. I like the way it looks, though. Water's pretty too. What is that? Is the headpiece on the boat? Is there a significance of it? Of that being like a goat or what? Or lots of villains in this one. Man, we're getting lots of characters in this one. I feel like I'm now starting to get a sense of a solid group of reoccurring characters. 1, 2, 3, like 6 of them total. 6 or 7? 7. There's my sword guy. Ooh, look at those kicks. Lots of weaponry that we're seeing being used in this opening. In East Lobby? Bro, look at that guy's chin. Who are they? I want to know who those people were. All right, that one was fun. I like that one. I'm gonna go 8 for the story / visuals. Song, I'll say 7. You know, not mediocre. Whatever's right, a step above mediocre. I will say now I'm getting a better sense of not this necessarily the story, but the characters involved with it. Like this core group of 6 or 7 of them, I think it is. So, you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I do want to watch One Piece eventually. It's just a little intimidating with how long it is. All right, opening number 7 coming up. Okay, that was slightly different, I feel like. All right, so I went back and I double checked, and I think it's the same, except for that it's a different artist singing the song. So I guess on that very first one, I believe I went 7 and 7. I kind of like the original song person singing the song better. I guess I'll go 6 for the song instead of 7, and 7 for the visuals. Just because I think other than that, it was the same as the first one. Let me know down in the comments if I'm mistaken on that regard. All right, next up, this is either 7 or 8, depending. I think it's 8 if you include the last one. Oh, this is fun. Dude, I like this so far. All the One Piece letters scattered. Okay, okay. I'm a little iffy on the song, but okay. I love the way the water looks. Also, the significance of that ram. What is the significance of that, and why was that chosen? Also, do you think each of these openings are something that some of them were like simultaneously developed? Do you think they're all actually made a couple months or years apart? Wait, does the little person with the antlers turn into that person? Oh, no, there's the little person with the antlers. Okay, I know we've seen this guy in a different opening. Oh, I know we've seen that guy, the tattoo. Yep, and I know we've seen this guy. What in the world is that? So now I'm starting to get like a reoccurring sense of the villains even too. I have no sense of whether there are like powers in this universe. Like, can he actually just jump from one ship to the other ship and punch the ship? That feels like something that was almost like emphasized extra for the opening, but not actually something he does in the show. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I feel like they tend to fill up part of the opening with kind of this like map traversal thing every time. Ooh, that guy looked kind of cool. He had stitches all along his chest. I feel like the visuals are getting better, and I noticed that they're getting better now. All right, visuals for number 8, going with a solid 8. Actually, I think I'm gonna stick with that. The song 7, solid 7 on that one, which brings us to opening 9. I think I'm counting correctly, although I'm like less than a third of the way through the overall video, and I've done about a third of the openings. So either the rest of the openings are really long, or maybe I messed something up. Let me know down in the comments. All right, this should be opening 9 though. Ooh. Okay. Kind of that running up on the hill thing was very similar to the very first opening. He has this like arm thing going on. I need to know more about the arm thing. Like, is that actually something he does in the show? Like the Mr. Fantastic arms. Oh, was that guy always with them, or is he new? The guy with the yellow shirt on? I didn't recognize him. Person seems very not alive. Alright, Mr. Speedo Man. Buff Deer. I want to know what that weapon is. It's cool, they each seem to have almost like their signature weapon that sticks with them throughout the show. Is that okay? So there's definitely some sort of like love interest dynamic going on with some of the members of the group. I think that was the first time I'd caught something like that. A lot of those people seemed like ones that ooh. See, I want to go through that arc, whatever that is. I want to know if this guy can actually destroy ships with his bare hands and feet. He looks like he's more ripped in this opening. He's got abs and stuff. Did he have those before? I kind of like the shift in the music. Ooh. Okay, we can fly now. Love that. Love that. Many more adventures when you can fly. This guy I don't recognize from the other openings. Did they find the treasure? Are they pirate kings now? All right, they might be pirate kings now. I don't know. They got a lot of treasure there at the end of that one. I would have gotten with a 7 for the song, but that like little middle interlude where it got a lot faster and picked up the pace, I'm gonna put it at an 8. Visuals for that one, I'm gonna go an 8 as well. Double 8s for both of those. All right, we've got opening 9 on the way. Let's see what's in store for us. Little seagull action to start us off. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I'm liking the music. Can't see his eyes. Okay. Okay. I'm not super impressed with the visuals so far on this one, but I'm liking the song. I feel like nothing's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the tall guy with the whatever you call them arms. What does that remind me of? I feel like it's another. Oh my gosh, the Hamburglar from McDonald's was one of those villains in the background. The other cool piece of this that I am kind of gathering from all these openings is that while the main group of them seems to be consistent, like they added this guy like 1 or 2 openings ago, but for the most part it's pretty consistent. There seems to be like tons and tons and tons of villains, which is cool. It's kind of different from, I mean, I made the random Pokemon comparison in the last video. And again, me having never seen One Piece, obviously, I think that is one thing that stands out as being distinguishing and different, is that like in Pokemon, for example, it's always Team Rocket who are the villains. This doesn't feel like it has like one main villain. At least this is the second time we've seen the skull guy. Check out that guy's beard. Okay, this guy, I like him the most. The one that looks like Zoro. He's been in several openings. This guy seems to have a pretty prominent role too. Mustache guy from the very first one. Is this the guy with the scars on his face? Yeah. Okay, he clearly is important as well. Dude, I'm like learning the characters and I have no idea what any of their names are. All right, not bad. Okay, that one gave me a lot more like context, I feel like, but I didn't love the song. I'm gonna go. It was kind of like a different variation of the first opening song. I'll go 7 for the song, and 7 for the visuals. I would have gone a 6 if it didn't give me like tons of different people in it. I felt like the first 30 seconds of that one was really boring, if I'm being honest. Like with the seagull, and then he was just walking on the beach for a while. But it was not bad, not bad. I'll go 7s for both. Well, this is a very different vibe. Ooh. I don't hate it. Wait, is this guy on their team now? The skull guy? I'm getting like... This feels very like... The sound of it is very like 90s hip-hop almost. Or not hip-hop, but... Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is very different. Usopp. I get to learn their names. Sanji. Chopper. I love that. Robin. Frankie. Brooke. Okay, so he's with them now. Brooke. Chopper's my favorite. Which means what? There's 9 of them total? I like this one a lot. Gives me like kind of boy band sounding vibes. I think this is opening 10, right? Pretty sure it's opening 10. Ooh, who's this? New character. They got snake earrings. Ooh, there was Zoro. I don't know what else to call him. I love the idea of tons of different villains just like reoccurring over the course of all the episodes. I think that's so cool. Who's that? Wow, that might be my favorite. Man, this is tough. Do I have to give something a 10 eventually? If I was going to give anything a 10 of something I've seen so far, it would have been that one. So I'll go... the fact that I got to like learn their names at the beginning, I thought was really cool. So for that reason, I'm going to go 10. Plus, like, I liked it a lot. The song was great. Song, I'll go 9. But like visuals and story and just the overall enjoyment of it, I'm gonna say 10. That was my favorite one so far, which I think it was opening 10 too. All right, opening 11. Cooking World. You can definitely see like how different the animation is in these last few openings compared to like 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's got a tie on now. This feels like something like very big story-wise happened, and the tone has shifted a lot for some. Is that a llama in armor? That is a llama in armor. That is a massive dog. This is just a very different vibe from the last one. Lots of animals though. That's fun. What are we looking at? We're all freaking out about something, and I have no idea what it is. Still don't know. What is it? It's a massive turtle. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is just every animal in this opening ginormous? I don't think we added anyone new to the party. I think it's still the same 9 people. Ooh, could this be? Oh, those are some long swords. Man has a mustache on his tattoo. But I gotta know what the deal is with his arms. Oh, there was Longbeard, man. See what oh, Zorro. That's probably... I know that's not even his name, and that's just the name I've kind of assigned to him, but... If you know what the guy with the big hat's name is, let me know down in the comments. Okay, new character who seems to be very important. Oh, this may have been the person who was standing opposite him. Was that in the last opening? Okay, kind of a slowed down vibe from the previous one. I'm going to say... I think these last two have actually been longer as well. I'm going to go with an 8 for the just enjoyment and the visuals aspect of it, and I will say like a 7 for the song. Wasn't super vibing with the song, especially compared to opening 10. That one was great. But that was opening 11 we just watched, which means this next one is opening 12. That's how numbers work. All right. I do like that the flag is like a reoccurring constant in each of these. I'm liking the song a lot so far too. I just generally like rock music a lot, and I'm getting that sense from this one. Ooh, the flames. Okay, I really want this like beat drop to happen. Did he do something to his eye in this season or in this arc? He's got a little thing under his eye. Okay, this guy again. Oh. The guy with the ASCE tattoo is the same guy as the guy with the face mustache back tat? This feels so much more dramatic than most of the other ones. The last one was like so happy-go-lucky, and this one is like very emotional. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I liked it. Does that get... Oh, there's 3 eye scratch. Man, the world of One Piece just feels so big, and I think that is so cool. It makes me makes me excited about watching it. Wait, is the tattoo guy his brother? Did I just kind of ruin part of the show for me? Oh, there's Longbeard. Oh, that guy had some groovy glasses. Zoro! Elvis Man? See, my thing is, does this whole world revolve around pirate stuff? Because it feels like a lot of these people don't really seem like pirates. I feel like I just, like, ruined One Piece for myself. I'm, like, guessing that they're brothers. Did I just ruin One Piece for myself? Wow, okay. Story-wise, I feel like that one gave me so much to think about. I'm going to say a 9 for the visuals / story / general enjoyment, just because I feel like I gained a lot of knowledge from that one. In terms of the show, at least I think. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. The song, I'll say like a 7, though. I wasn't like, no, you know what? I'll go 8. I liked the rock at the beginning of it. 8 for the song, 9 for the story. Of the 12 we've watched so far, probably 3, 10, and 12, I think were my 3 favorites, I would say. But what about you guys? Which one is your favorite One Piece opening? Please remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this one. And again, as always, let me know down in the comments what you want me to react to in the future. I would love to learn more about just the world of anime and all of your recommendations. So please leave a comment down below to let me know what you want me to watch. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.